Open Championship is it's unlike any other. It's kind of like the Masters. It's got its very own identity, very own unique feel, and the golf course is totally different than what we're seeing here in the United States. It's got a unique buzz. There's a very cool feeling that you get when you're at a major, especially an Open Championship. You know, the town is alive, the golf course itself is alive, and it's a little quiet on the early days, but you can see that it's going to build up into something big because they have every structure put together. So it's nice to be able to go there and see that, feel it, take it in, and just experience it. The wedge game is critical anywhere you go, especially in the Open. Now the Open, they play the ground game a little more. They like to see the ball released. They'll putt and they'll pitch more than they will here in the States. But having a great wedge setup is going to be one of the more important things that guys are going to need. You're going to see a lot of situations where the ball's going to roll off the greens, they're going to have to pitch and chip a little bit, and hitting on those very challenging surfaces is going to be tough. Well, it's typically link style golf, so you have some wind elements, you've got very firm turf, and so trying to prepare for that can be challenging. Last time we were at Hoylake, it was actually really firm. It was burnt out and baked, and I think a lot of guys steered away from driver because it could get so much rollout. I've been told that Hoylake's going to be a little bit softer this year, so it'll be interesting to see how those conditions are in relation to what we've experienced in past Opens. But how we'll prepare for that will be a little bit less bounce typically. We'll bring a lot of wide sole or K-sole style wedges with less bounce, and we'll just try and work our way into how they work through the ground and how they work in the bunkers. There's definitely a point where you can have too much bounce. Here, where it's softer, you know, you can put a lot of bounce on, you'll get some great results, but over there where the conditions are super firm, you've got to take some bounce away in order to get underneath the ball and be able to hit some of the more creative shots that you're going to have to face at an Open Championship. I think that for the most part we're going to see guys definitely going into low bounce. That's common. That's a pretty common thing for us at an Open Championship. But I think the K will be a great option depending on how the bunkers are set up. The L and the T will be very popular for us, and you could see some S grinds and some M grinds as well, just with some reduced bounce angles. You know, the nice thing about doing this job is we can customize these soles to be anything that our tour players need. So if we need to get on the grinding wheels and we need to change bounce angles, we certainly can. We can take it and grind it down to whatever we need it to be. So I'll typically take anything from 1 to 5 degrees bounce angle to the Open Championship, just anticipating what the bunkers are going to be like, the firmness of the fairways, and then the team over there is going to have a great assortment of all of the Vokey products that we use here in the States. It's hard to describe. It's neat to be a part of it. Of course, we're not the ones hitting the golf balls, but it's neat to say that we were a part of that. We were there. We experienced it, and we could in some way help that player have success. It's a great feeling.